Here we go. Can we have 3 straight green flag laps to complete Sonoma? We're going for a ride! Oh! Greetings and welcome to my NR2003 career mode. I'm Smithers, sophomore Cup Series driver. 15 races into the season, and statistically, I'm outperforming my rookie season, which is expected, just a tiny bit. Comparing each season up to this point, I have 3 wins so far to my 1 win only last season in 15 races. Now, I'm tied with the same amount of poles, which is 1. At this point, last season, I was out front for 36 laps. In year number 2, I have led 35 laps. This is all on 20% race length, so it's not like I'm just out there for a little bit. I don't know exactly how many laps I run altogether throughout the season on 20%, but comparing each year, I'm so far about the same. I'm down 1 top 5 finish from last season, 5 to this season's 4, but went up 1 tick on top 10s. An extra stat that I'm tracking this year is top 20s, and I have achieved 13 out of 15 races so far. This will conclude Smithers statistics for you. Once again, race number 16 is at Sonoma and Finion Raceway, and we're doing a little bit differently this time. Last week out in Portland, Smithers crossed the line and grabbed his 3rd checkered flag in the 2008 Sprint Cup season. The number 10 had just enough fuel to make it to the end, but ran out and coasted at a stop on the other side of the racetrack on the cooldown lap. Ironically, parked it right in front of a Casey Kane fan camp. This performance put Smithers and his Valvoline racing team in the highest spot in points they've been since their first race together. The Cup Series might be in wine country, but you know what's good with wine? Cheese! And the NASCAR Nationwide Series was racing up in Wisconsin, where last week's Cup winner, Smithers, won at the Milwaukee Mile. A bit of a redemption for that driver who wrecked from the lead in his previous start in his number 9 Nationwide car. Have you ever wondered what NASCAR COT cars look like under the lights at Sonoma Raceway? Well, we're about to find out for 25 laps here at night. Juan Pablo Montoya, for the 2nd week in a row, has gotten the pole at both road courses. Last week at Portland, this week at Sonoma Raceway. Tony Stewart on the front row, and Marcos Ambrose qualified well again in the Wood Brothers 21 Ford. We are in row 2, qualified 4th with a 1 minute 22nd lap time. I'm hoping I have the same luck strike my way in this race that I did last week, but I'm not too sure. Try to extend it a little bit longer so we actually have to worry about making a pit stop instead of just trying to conserve fuel to make it to the end of the race. On through the rest of the starting grid, once again highlighting some names that you don't normally see up in the front. Michael McDowell in the 00. David Gillen got a nice spot in 12th place. AJ Allmendinger, another road course ringer, qualified 13th in his Red Bull 84 car. Some of the Hendrick and Joe Gibbs guys did not qualify too well. I see Jimmy Johnson 24th, Denny Hamlin 28th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 27th, Gordon 17th. On down to the second half here, see anyone else? DEI not having a good qualifying run, neither is RCR. A lot of their cars are back here as well. We'll see if some of our strong competitors have what it takes to get through the field and through the windy roads and hills of Sonoma Raceway. This track doesn't have too many great passing opportunities, so some of these guys might have to play with some strategy to get their cars to the front and compete with some of these guys that know what they're doing here. For the first time, NASCAR Smithers Cup Series at Sonoma, under the lights. Let's go. Coming around at the top of the hill here, this is the 2nd road course race that I'm recording as of today. I recorded both Portland and recording this race on the same day, so I've been wheeling a lot of left and right corners, getting a workout both in the arms, and my wheels getting a workout as well, testing the limitations of what this Thrustmaster can do, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we got 25 laps. Might have a pit stop. It's already looking like I could be able to make it to the end on fuel, and that wasn't my intention to begin with, so I apologize that it's already failing, and I could back out right now and change it and then come back in, but I've already qualified. We're already on the track. Race is set to go. The fans are here. Why do that? This is a very cool vibe we got going on tonight. Pace car's pulling off. We're about to whip it around the hairpin and come to the green flag here for the first time under the lights at Sonoma. Stewart's kind of taking off here with the lead. Hold up, wait for Montoya, and wait for the pace car. Can't cut in front of him either. It's a funky start. Alright, we're all fixed back up now. I was 4th in practice, 4th in qualifying. I might be the 4th fastest car today. Come on, Tony! Let's go! Green flag out at Sonoma. I'm gonna try and get up as far as I can. I'm gonna try and pick up where I left off last week. Oh, I'm getting run over by the damn veterans around road courses. I knocked Ambrose off into the dirt. I apologize about that. I was getting run down by both of you guys. I tried to get going up over the hill and my car was not picking up the ground. Montoya's already hunting down the 20 car. Stewart might lead this first lap. We'll see. I'm barking the brakes a little bit. Come on. There we go. There we go. Ever since I messed up Ambrose back there's a gap behind me. First 3 have broken away. Oh, I overshot this corner. Fuck, that one has messed me up in practice too. We're fine. Jumped over the curbs. We're still on track. Not like last week. Maybe if lap cars come into play. But as far as raw speed goes, I'm not the fastest car again this week. Car feels great. I don't think I'm as confident though as I was in Portland. Definitely not to win the race or at least be the best car. Try not to let these 2 out of my sight because once I do, I'm going to be out here by myself running my own marks and stuff and I don't think I'll be as fast. Oh, I missed that one though. Overshot that little hairpin. That's okay. We'll get him running back down the hill. I love that little Ferris wheel addition off to the left there. Not that I'm, not trying to get off track or anything. But it's cool. Someone took the time to make that, and that looks fucking cool. That's all I'm trying to say. I also apologize if you hear noises like my chair clicking, the wheel, my pedals. I'm putting in a lot of freaking work in here, and things aren't exactly battened down securely. Everything on the wheel stand is, but like the way my chair is, I got like a wheel lock where my chair rolls. It's hard to explain without a picture. It's something that I got from the next level racing gear stuff for wheel stands. Never really talked about my sim rig setup too much on recording sessions, but that's a little bit of tidbit bit, whatever. I freaking ran over a curb and I slipped up my words. I'm catching up to this 42 and the 20. Not letting them out of my sight. I've been practicing these road courses that I've been doing the last couple of weeks, and I think it's showing with my performance. Caution, first caution of the race. Oh, with that move right there, I'm not going to be able to make a move on the 42 for second, but 3rd place is fine. Just probably give us an opportunity to pit and get enough fuel to the end of the race. Thought we were strung out pretty far, and it was looking pretty good for the first couple of laps. So after extensive search through Smithers NASCAR racing camera replays, we have found Paul Menard is the cause of caution. Denny Hamlin just hooked around his right rear quarter panel and just spun him right around, trying to go up the hill. Going a little bit slow in front of the 11 car and just didn't get out of his way. The FedEx onboard camera of Denny Hamlin in the number 11 Toyota Camry. This was for 31st position. Hamlin not having a typical day that he normally does. Looked to the right side of Paul Menard and just clipped his right rear quarter panel and kind of misjudged that a little bit and sent the 15 around. Looks like our leaders are coming in for a splash of fuel. I'm going to join them, stick to the plan, the pit strategy everyone else seems to be taking. Doesn't look like anyone's staying out from what I can see in my rear view camera. Only taking a splash of gas. I don't need anything else. I think my tire wear is going to be fine. 25 laps. Just needed enough to get to the end of the race pretty much. Here's our pit box. Didn't slide the tires. Good to go. Up to 35. Sweet. First one out. Beat Tony Stewart. Mark Martin stayed out. I don't know if he's a lap car or not. Is he your new leader? I guess we will find out in a lap. It won't score us until the next lap around. I did make a slight deal with a certain suspicious man on a plane in between my travels of the Indy 500 and the Coke 600. It'll be green next time, so I think it's gonna... They're wrecking? I can't even complete what I was saying, and you're telling me our guys can't even pace around the track? These are the most professional stock car racers around the world, supposedly. pit strategy. I took only a half a can of fuel and nothing else. I don't know what the rest of the team did, but it got me ahead of the 42 and the 20 car. What the heck's going on? The 8 car's the leader. I have the better cautions mod on for double file restarts, but they weren't going until I gunned it, like they're going off of my command or something. That was weird. Restart on the front row, get the tires warmed up. I did not take tires during my pit stop. I don't know what the guys did behind me. 42 or the 20. 8 car's the controller of the race. Gotta let him pass the start finish line first or I'm gonna get a black flag. He's really holding on to that frickin', he's waiting.
Keep it up.
Well, I held off as long as I could. I don't know if he crossed the line first or if I did, but I didn't get black flagged. We're going. Up the hill. I already overshot it. Montoya's right there. There we go. Got back in the gearing. Up through the gears. Got there good enough. Cleared him. Oh, fuck.
Right side.
He's got a nose on me. He is sending in there. Didn't even hit the brakes. I am all over the turtles right now. He is sending his car way deeper into the corner than I am, and I got the 5 car in my ass. Trying to stay away from you, buddy. We've already had our shit together, shindig at Darlington. I'm trying to stay away from you. NASCAR's already... I've been doing pretty good. Oh, fuck. Let's just calm down. Calm down. I tried to pull a pit strategy on the 42 and it didn't work. I just need to calm down and accept I'm not the fastest car today. I just need to take my blessings that I have a top 5 car on another road course back to back. I got a good start. Launch out of there. Bounce off the wall a little bit. Whoa! No, we're 3 wide. No! Get out of my way, Mears! Get out of my way! Tony Stewart sent it 3 wide on us, that motherfucker! Only fell back to 9th. I'm not even gonna take a pit stop because screw giving up all the track position that I have right now to make sure my fenders are okay. I think I'm clear. Terry Cook's going through the grass. Okay, so we have a lot to break down what happened the last lap or so. Teammate to your race leader, the 41 car, Reed Sorensen, is the first guy that gets into trouble. Bumped by the 80 to Dale Earnhardt Jr., hooked right off out of the way and sent right into the fucking wall. That was a hard hit. Not just a little bit later, you see the 41 car in the dirt back there trying to get back on the racing surface. These guys going side by side. Ruderman hooks the 46 of Terry Cook into the 78. They all go into the tires and wrecked 3 cars right there. None of that brought out a caution until what happened next. And that was me not knowing that we were 3 wide. I should have seen it coming, but I just couldn't see Stewart from where I was at. Spotter didn't let me know until I was already getting into the 5 car. And at that point, I was just trying to push him out of my way. I was a little upset that I got put into the wall, running top 5, you know. Might still manage something. Can already see now I'm going to need a splash to get to the end of this race. Thanks, Ruderman. And so I'm going to just pop this baby, put the clutch in, pop it neutral, you know, try and save as much fuel as I can under caution. Especially while going downhill, this will be real easy. People are going to come down for an extra little splash. I think I might be part of the crew that stays out and see if I can save it. It worked out last week, why not try it again? I'm not the only one. Kurt Busch, geez, he just ran in the back of the 46 car. Half of us stayed out, the other half went down. Montoya, strongest car of the race, will not be starting near the front. There are a lot of Dodges up here, like a lot more than I've seen in a long time. Both Penske's, 12 car and the 2 car. Me and Sadler are up here. I haven't had a teammate up in the top 5 with me in a while. Let's try to not get collected in any more shit. No more 3 wide passing. Maybe stay a little less aggressive on the throttle and trying to gain spots. I want to take that lead so bad. Fastest cars are about mid-pack though, so I might be the fastest car in the best position. We'll see though. Kurt Busch, he hasn't had clean air in a while and he's itching for a win, I'm sure. It's been a while since that 2 car's been in victory lane. I believe Michigan last season was the last time this 2 car was in victory lane. Let's go. Middle light Dodge, let's get to the lead. I just bullied the 83 out of the way. It's our race now, buddy. Downshift. That corner I always slow down just too much in that corner, but I get out of there a lot better. I just don't want to overshoot it. I'm worried of overshooting it going in the dirt, and that's like a drop off, it feels like.
Keep it up. Yellow's out. Yellow's
Caution's out again. Fast guys running over all the slow guys that stayed out. Oh!
out. Your hands full there, trying to manage it.
I gotta try and get back to the 2 car, see if I can get to him to the line. That was not get a good exit out of that corner. That's gonna give him a little bit of a breakaway. I don't think I'm gonna catch this 2 car. He is gonna have the lead when we cross the line, that's for sure. There's not been a lot of racing around this Sonoma facility.
Keep it up.
A lot of cautions, a lot of chaos. I am now going to be holding 2nd place. Restarting on the front row when we get there. So this didn't initially bring out the caution, but I think we're going to have a Juan Pablo Montoya and Kevin Harvick fight 2.0, because Harvick just dumped the 42 off of the top of the hill right there, sent him into the dirt. Luckily he saved it, but as he's getting back on the track, I caught what caused the caution, 46 cars sideways, because they were 3 wide behind him. So this is the instigator for the caution. Denny Hamlin, I don't know what the hell he's doing, going 3 wide, trying to go through both lanes. He gets into his teammate, into Ambrose, hooks the 46, Junior. He just causes a huge pile up over here, trying to be a little bit too aggressive and cutting through the lanes. I already learned that. You can't go 3 wide, bud. I learned that myself just the last caution. I didn't know how aggressive that those fast cars that were restarting mid-pack were going to be, but, I mean, Montoya was doing his best. He got hooked, and then Hamlin, he's just had a bad car all race. Alright, Taz, wish me luck, and hopefully I get back-to-back victories maybe on road courses. That'd be something. Go for win number 4. Get 2 victories in 1 day and 2 separate recording sessions, baby! They're getting a little impatient back there. Sadler's trying to go 3 wide. What are you guys doing? Come on. I'm not the race leader, Kurt. Get your booty up here.
Green flag. Keep it up. Keep grabbing.
Green flag back out. I had to make sure 2 car crossed that line first. I am not getting a black flag for jumping the start. But I am going to take this lead. Finally got smoothly around that corner. It's been a struggle for me this whole race.
Keep it up.
And that cleared us. We got a good launch, cleared that corner. We are now leading Sonoma. This is a corner that they really like to jump in on me at. They fucking send it in here and break really late. Same with the the fucking hairpin corner at the bottom. I'm thinking of the wrong racetrack and using the wrong terminology.
Keep it up.
Damn right, I'm gonna keep it up. I got the lead now. I want a freaking wine bottle trophy. And another victory in the Cup Series.
Quarter. Clear.
Kurt had a nose in on me, but I gunned it out of there, squeaked it out of there. Finally, a green flag lap completer on this fucking track, and I got to lead 1. Bonus points.
Take care of here.
3rd gear,
Your rhythm will drive away.
2nd gear, 1st gear. Someone got in the frickin' dirt, and there's a caution out. I better haul my ass back to the line. So much for a smooth Sonoma race. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. Maybe I should do maybe not the better cautions mod at this track, so they're not side by side as much.
Wreck it, turn 1.
They're wrecking in turn 1. Something went on there. I will,
Wreck it, turn 3.
They're wrecking everywhere back there. Something is happening catastrophically. I feel so bad for Montoya and Stewart after that pit call they made to come back down. I'm sure it was to top off on fuel, but that was the worst call they could have made. With how many cautions we've had now, I have enough fuel to make it to the end of this race, and we have more caution laps ahead of us. Watch out for Kurt trying to sneak a frickin' fast one on me on this last corner.
Quarter. Clear.
Not gonna happen. I will grab the caution flag, and I will be considered the race leader for a little bit, lead some laps at Sonoma.
Yellow.
I knew if I asked for your help, boy, you'd help me out. Good job, thank you. So first off, we got Rudeman wrecking his boss man, Michael Waltrip, here on the final corner. That's what brought out your caution. Oh, some guys are sending it down. Can't make it to the end of the race. Kurt Busch, Vickers, Biffle, I saw. See you guys. Newman and Gordon stayed out with me. Guys that first took pit stops like Montoya, Stewart, those guys, they're slowly moving their way back up towards the front, I'm sure.
Green flag.
Green flag's out. I'm going.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
What the heck? I just saw Johnson take out the 12 car out of nowhere. What was that? I gotta defend and protect. Oh, I got two of the road course guys right behind me. Montoya and the 21 are right there. I gotta survive around 2 more quarters. Never mind. Their intimidation freaking cost me enough.
Right side. Pit lane will be clear.
This is for the race win. Possibly.
Inside.
Oh, fuck. That was dirty as hell. That was dirty as fucking hell. Montoya's still back there in third, though. Fuck. So let's take a look at my massive, embarrassing moment here. This is where I realized, oh shit, I have 2 of the best guys that could make it around this track right in my mirror, and I just missed my braking point. Then I go to try and dive it in on the 42 car right there, and he kind of cut down on me. I was following the freaking rumble strips, and I think he was trying to apex it. I mean, I also dove it in there, and then come into the line. Hit the wall, just to add a little bit of damage to my car, because why not? So here's our restart right here. We're all taking the green flag. They're already jumbled up back there. Look at, they're 3 wide already. They are 3 wide. They're already wrecking back there. The 42, 48 are wrecking. Clean up the 12 car. I'm glad that I was the first car to cross the line. I missed all of that. That was a derby. There's so much to break down on what happened in this event. I don't know why they're split up back here, but they get going 3 wide again. Better cautions mod stuff, I guess. I don't know. 3 wide. Does not work at Sonoma, as we've learned many times, and then the track just gets blocked back here. Everyone's running into each other. That causes most of the field to stop back there. Johnson had a pretty good pathway to the start, and then Montoya sends it 3 wide in between him and the 00 car, which screws them all up. They go off into the dirt, and he comes back off the track, way off the direction he needs to be, into the door of the 12 car. Another separate incident, more good cars getting involved. Aggressive drivers not being patient, and I'm one of them.
Green flag.
Restart for I don't know how many times we've done tonight. I'm not in the position. Ambrose got in there. 42's in there. I knocked him out of the way. He's gonna knock me out of the way. He ran me wide. Come on, get back going. Try to get in there. I lost my lead. No! Oh, I tried to get a nose in there on the 42. I messed up his corner. Never mind, he's a professional. He fucking corrected it. I knew I couldn't hold them off. Might be able to hold Kyle off. I just slid the tire though. Over the turtle. Oh, it hit the wall. That had to have been as close as it could have gotten. A caution again? Are you kidding me? I swear I'm gonna make this race caution free next time. I have ran more caution laps around this track than a green flag laps, and that is irritating. At this point, the race is probably gonna be over. We might have one more restart. Might come down to a green-white checkered moment. Cause for caution, Paul Menard getting dumped again, and then the 55, almost same thing happening to him, but he got sent to the tire wall. I feel like there's a very small percentage of chance that I'm going to get in front of either of these guys and hang on to it. I also don't trust that we're going to get back around another lap under green. I feel like the caution keeps brewing more cautions. Here we go. Can we have 3 straight green flag laps to complete Sonoma here in 2008 in this caution-filled road course race? Last week it was lap traffic, this week it's frickin' cautions. I bullied Montoya out of the way. Oh, fuck! It won't! We're going for a ride! Oh, shit! He did not like that. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I can't even get grip. I got so much dirt all over my tires, I lost everything. No, dang it! Montoya, you son of a bitch. That was probably payback for dumping you in the hairpin corner earlier, wasn't it? I didn't think I was gonna be the last caution. I'm not gonna finish last.
Clear.
I need to make up some points. Do what I can, do what I can.
Inside.
Oh look, I'm back here with Hamlin.
Clear.
Two totally completely different days, and we might be finishing right next to each other. I almost cleaned them out. Dive bomb, dive bomb.
Inside. Too wide.
Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. How many more spots?
Clear. Inside.
There you go, Reagan, or Gillen. Let's see where it all went wrong, shall we? Now, I thought I got a good launch. I bumped the 21 up front, gave me enough room to get in front of the 42. Maybe not. Maybe he just fucking gunned it on the outside, thinking he could get in there. I don't know why. It spun me out. I was trying to get going. I gunned it a little bit too hard because I was starting to get pissed, and it cost me more spots, and I'm just sitting there playing in the dirt now, right at the end of this race. So much for getting back-to-back wins. Stewart's back here, too. A lot of cars came down to pit for some reason. It's the last lap. I don't understand why they did that. I'm gonna get got 5 free spots right there. Gonna get a top 20, even after getting dumped. First time I've been outside the top 10 all race long, and it is in the last 2 laps of the event. I believe Marcos Ambrose is leading in the 21 car. He scaved out of there, squeaked out cleanly once Montoya turned me sideways up there going up the hill. I'm surprised I managed a 20th place after where I was getting back onto the racetrack. I was way behind the entire field. If I had just not been so aggressive on that restart and accepted where I was, I guess, I would have probably stayed up front. Instead, I'm trying to make moves to try and get the lead and hold off 2 guys that had better cars than me. I don't know what I was doing. Making dumb mistakes. With how the race ended, this video will unfortunately not have a Smithers 1 to go. We only barely made it up the first couple of corners before the caution came out. "16 races down, Jimmy Johnson still hanging on to the lead, 16 points ahead of now Kyle Busch, who has jumped past me. Edwards has fallen now, and I'm surprised I didn't fall any farther than I am. I'm still in third. I don't know how me going from third to I guess 20th, I may have saved some points there. If I would have finished dead last like I was at, might have fallen a couple of spots, but a lot of bad days for guys up here. Edwards didn't have a good day. Stewart, Boyer, Hamlin for sure. A lot of mediocre days. Harvick wasn't even in the picture the last couple of weeks. He's apparently not road course ready. Shook up the points a little bit. Jeff Burton finished dead last today due to a mechanical failure. Clutch went out in the car, and not sure exactly when in the race, but he was the first one out. Knew we were missing a couple of big names there on the first page. Jeff Gordon is now outside of the 12-man chase for the Sprint Cup here in 2008. I am not sure what his performance has been at the last few weeks. I thought he'd be doing good at the road courses. He has not shown up at all. Neither is Hendrick. None of the cars have, except for the 5 car. It's like the 5 team and the 24 team like swapped, or the 48 team. They did something in that camp. I don't know what's going on. Why the 5 car's performing well the last couple of weeks compared to the drivers that led Rick Hendrick's bow ties to the front. Montoya took me out at the end, but he at least got a decent finish, top 5, second one of the season, and I don't think really moved anywhere in the points, but he's sure reeling in and stacking up his points in order to get in position to maybe have a fight to get a top 20 for that team. Page number 3, where Marcos Ambrose is at, the only driver on this page with stats all the way across the grid. 1 win, 1 top 5, 4 top 10s, 4 top 20s, and only 7 laps led, which happened tonight at Sonoma. Ambrose has only made about half the starts as the rest of these guys this season, but he is in the top 30. It's been a big week for Marcos Ambrose. Just announced he's going full-time cup racing next season with JTG Doherty Racing. AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, and even Robbie Gordon had a few decent runs these last couple of weeks. And here's the lost and forgotten of 2008. Took a detour for some road courses on the season, but we're done with the section of circuits for now. Gonna be back for Watkins Glen and the Charlotte Roval later this season, but next week will be New Hampshire, the Magic Mile, up in the far reaches of the northeast of the United States. It's one of my least favorite tracks. It's a flat track, my worst statistic track. Maybe if I just learn and drive on them a little bit more and figure something out, I'll like them a little bit better. Or if I performed better at them, I'd like them more. But I don't. I suck at them. They're my worst type of track. My only goal next week is to finish the race with the damn steering wheel and clean fenders on the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a fantastic week. Peace out.